welcome to... Huh. If it isn't my favorite client. It's been a while, hasn't it? How are things? That's good to hear. What are you up to today? What brings you by? To chat? Oh, I can chat, for sure. Though, you may have some trouble getting me to stop. I'm a bit surprised, though. You don't seem like the kind to really talk too much. Won't you get tired of my chipper nonsense? You think you can manage? Well, alright. Why don't you tell me about what's been going on since I last saw you? I'd love to hear about any new adventures. Wait, really? You want to hear about me? I'm almost positive that your career is much more exciting. You know, monsters, bandits, the whole adventuring thing. Me first. Geez, alright. Let's see. I settled a few small business-related disputes in Leeway, traveled a little farther out to settle a civil case. Though they aren't my favorite, this one wasn't too bad. The family was all in agreement once the deed and paperwork was sorted. Trust me though, that isn't usually the case. Huh. I visited Granny as well. It's always nice to check up on her every once in a while. She convinced me to take a walk through the flower fields, which was nice, but not my ideal way to spend the afternoon, especially on a day that was as nice as that one was. How would I spend my day? Huh. On the rare occasion I have nothing better to do or clients to visit, I usually try to make my way to a little secluded part of the seashore and fish. Not what you expected, huh? I'm not exactly one to spin yarns. I like to do things that jot my brain a little bit. Though fishing isn't exactly academic training or even a sport, it is nice to feel the warm sun on my skin while I wait for lunch to snag my line. Actually, have you ever gone fishing? No, stopping by the fishmonger is not the same thing. There's nothing quite like catching lunch for yourself. It's the freshest possible meal you will ever get. Plus, it feels so rewarding. Say, why don't we head out this afternoon? I only have a few more books I need to put away, then I could grab my fishing equipment. Oh, and don't worry, I have an extra pole and supplies. What kind of friend? What kind of friend would I be if I made you buy a bunch of supplies? Anyway, I should get these books sorted out and out of the way. Mind giving me a hand? It's just that stack right there. I was doing some light appraising earlier for one of the businesses in the area. Light may not have been the correct word to use. Now, let's see. This one is Market Analysis of Leeway Specialties. That one goes here. Let's see. Then next is The Price is Right, a Guide to Intermediate Appraising. I do love this one. Last one, The Encyclopedia of Evaluation. Probably the biggest book that I own. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Oh, would you mind giving me a bit of a boost? At your earliest convenience, of course. I just can't quite reach. Oh, hey, you don't need to pick me up. Let me go. You scare the living lanterns out of me. Jeez. Just don't go picking me up like that. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just... never mind. Now that that's all finished, we can head around back and grab all of the supplies. It's a short walk from here, but that shouldn't be an issue for you since you just scoop people up, apparently. I'm just kidding around. Let's see. Fishing pole. Aha! There you are. It's been quite some time since I've last gone out with these, so they're a bit buried. Let me just... there we go. There's only a few stray pieces of fishing line, but they look like they're still pretty much intact. Here's yours. I can carry the bait bin for now. Oh. It's a bit like a bug trap. It catches some pretty big bugs that I can use for bait. We could stop by the market and use small fish, but this is just much easier. I wouldn't look at it for too long, though. Some of the bugs are really gross. Well, now we head east. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump from here, so it won't take long. Plenty of time to find something to chat about, though. So, let's see. Anything on your mind? Why have 2 sets? Well, to be entirely honest, it's not very fun going fishing alone. No matter how much I catch, I only ever really get to share them with Granny. Share with friends and clients? That would be an alright solution, if not for the fact that I can't have anyone know my true power. They wouldn't stop bothering me for fish if they knew. And based on my evaluation, you are truly the only suitable candidate. Candidate for what? To be my fishing buddy, of course. Okay, fine. You got me. I just wanted to hang out with you. Hey! Watch where you swing that thing. I know they're just made of bamboo, but they still very much hurt when you hit people with them. Plus, fishing poles aren't cheap. Well, nice ones aren't, at least. I'd say that one is pretty nice, if my memory serves me right. Then again, I have not evaluated the value of my equipment in quite some time. I should do that when I get back, perhaps. I won't make you stay for that, though. You like watching me appraise things? Sometimes people watch me flip through book pages and inspect items, but they never have described it as something that they would want to watch me do again. It's more of a look-up curiosity. Are you sure you aren't just curious about it? I can definitely teach you if you are. Jeez, you're trying to make me blush, aren't you? Oh, here it is. Hurry up! If you see right over there in the distance... No, a little to your right. See those bubbles in the water? It might move and make little ripples in the water, so it's easier to see, but that right there is a fish. Let's get the rods ready, and we can try and catch it before it gets away. Here we are. The bait is all ready, and... wait. You don't know how to catch fish. Okay, we can start at square one. No worries, it's super easy. I already have the line set up. Let me just get the bait on. You can actually look away for this part. It's a bit gross. Okay, that's finished. Now, let's look for that spot that had the little bubbles. Right there. See it? Good. You're going to cast next to it, so carefully swing over your shoulder and whip it near that spot. If you aim exactly where it is, it probably will scare the fish, so be careful. Once it settles, you're going to want to slightly flick your wrist. Just a little. It makes it look like the bait is alive and moving, which will look like a tasty snack to the fish. Once you start getting too close to the shore, just reel it back in and cast again. Got it? Here, I can show you. Just put your hand here and here. Go ahead, I don't bite. See, you have it perfect. I'm gonna let go, and then you can give casting a try. Hey, if you want to hold my hand, you could just ask. Oh, did you actually want to hold my hand? Your face sure did turn red. Oh, geez, I really must have gotten to you. Who would have thought just a hand touch could have gotten you? All right, I think it's best if I come out and say it. I was hoping you would have asked, since you clearly feel the same way, but I think you're the shy one out of the two of us, so I want this to be a date. Pardon my blushing face, I wasn't expecting to really say anything, but since you're here, and I'm here, and we're together, I think it would be best for me to say what's been on my mind. And though I'm confident that you feel the same way, I want to hear it come from your mouth, instead of assuming. Again, I was confident in your answer, but nothing is better than 100% confirmation. Now here. What? It's just my hand. No tricks here. Since it's a date, we should hold hands, right? Don't worry. I'll let go if you catch something. and I'm pretty confident that I can cast my own with one hand. I've been doing this for much longer than you think. There it is! That was a good spot. You see right near the lily pads? That's where fish like to hide. They like the covered areas like under docks, under aquatic plants, and fallen trees too. There aren't too many of those around though. Sometimes fishermen will use nets if it's in a large enough body of water, but for areas like this, they'll throw a bunch of small bugs out to lure the fish out. The chances of one taking your bait raises exponentially. Oh, since it's about noon, and the sun is nice and hot, do you want a drink? I packed a couple for the two of us. It's a berry and mint drink, so it'll be perfectly refreshing. Here you go. Tasty! What do you think? It's a bestseller, so I knew it would be a safe bet to pick them. Plus, this flavor is perfect for a sunny day like today. Weather like this makes me want to recite some laws. Let's see. Commercial Law of Leeway, Chapter 27, Section 6, Article 3, stipulates that... Wait, what was that? Oh, your line is moving. A fish must be checking out your bait. You can let go of my hand, you know. It'll be here when you're finished bringing in the fish. Now, I'll walk you step by step. The fish is checking out your bait right now, meaning it's giving it a little taste. When you feel it take a bigger bite, you have to pull hard towards you to ensure that its hook is firmly in place. Then, you can start to reel. Got it? All right, easy does it. Keep an eye out and feel for it. Oh, there it is. Pull back hard. You can feel him fighting? You've got him hooked then. Slowly reel in, little bits at a time. Then let him fight for a little bit. If you reel too fast, the tension will cause the line to snap. So keep doing what you're doing. Yes, you're doing excellent. Just like that. Oh, he's letting up. Give it a solid pull and reel. There it is. That's a good size one. Let's get it unhooked and wrap it up. And just like that, now we have dinner. Well, I usually bring my catches back home to clean and cook them, but since it's yours, you can choose to do whatever you want with it. I promise, you can take the whole thing if you want. My goal wasn't to catch a fish today. It was to spend time with you. This was just the only way I can think to get you alone to confess. You want to give it to me? Well, I think the best thing to do here is to take it home and make us a tasty meal with it. What say you? That sounds perfect. If you'd like, I can take the fish back and clean it if you'd like to fish it more. You seem to be having a great time. Then it's a plan. It customarily takes me only a couple of hours to fully prep and cook the fish, so you can do whatever you want until then. As much as I'd enjoy your company, I don't want to ruin your first time fishing. So with that being said, I can make us a nice dinner and we can continue our date with a nice meal. That sounds perfect. Oh, and I can grab the set of supplies. Or at least the bait bucket. Today you've made even the most chatty person in Leeway be at a loss of words. Though we only fished, I'm rather excited to see you again in a little bit. So, if you don't mind, a kiss on the cheek. For the road, of course. Now, I'll be seeing you later. And don't worry if you don't catch anything else either. I think this fish will be plenty, but I better clean it before the scorching sun starts to get to it. So, bye-bye for now. Hey guys, this is Gentle GF. I hope you all really enjoyed this video. I got to whip out some of my fishing knowledge for this one, which was really neat. I also was so happy to do another Yanfei audio. Thank you to the people who attended the last stream to help pick this one out. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe, and go ahead and check me out on Twitter and Ko-fi as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next release.